Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. Why am I not coming through on Discord? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Oh, now you're detecting my microphone? Yes, because I did something completely different. I totally changed some of my options. Why is it not detecting again? Whatever, it's fine. No, it's not. Hang on. What are you doing? What are you doing? That. Don't do default. Do that one specifically. Because you're gonna be a bitch. Alright. Are you good? Are you actually going to... No, why? Why? What? Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. It's being weird. What? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm coming through on OBS. I don't know why I'm not coming through on Discord. It's fine. Annoying. Extremely annoying. Whatever. There's nobody in the call at the moment anyways. Let's just go ahead and start the Ellen story, shall we? Bella gets a message and she looks puzzled. Who could this message be from? Belle, you look a bit shocked. Did someone send you a message? Ellen sent me this message with a string of emojis, just like this. Got it, I'll treat you to cake next week. Is this from Ellen? It's hard to imagine. She sent a new message. Sent to the wrong person. This is the one meant for you. There's a commission that only you can take. I'll be at the store soon. Let's talk in person. That sounds more like her. But the phrase only we can take it makes it sound like a big deal. I'll go hang the closed sign on the door. Then we can wait for that huge commission to arrive.
Sorry, we're closed right now. It's me. Huh?
Ellen, is that you?
Hey.
Why couldn't we get this hoodie design? This looks fucking rad.
I've never seen that outfit before.
Is this a new service from Victoria Housekeeping? Being a personal bodyguard for some rich kid?
Sneaking into school to steal the final exam? Can't I just wear normal clothes? You really think I'd walk around everywhere in a maid outfit?
Maybe. Who's to say?
Anyone with common sense would know that's inappropriate. You're the last person I'd expect to hear that from, considering you work for Victoria Housekeeping.
By the way, what are you doing? Looking for something?
I'm looking for your store's bathroom.
I'm pretty sure you won't find it hidden under the floor.
As proxies, I thought you might have some weird hobbies or secret rooms. It turns out you're surprisingly normal. Oh, wait! Upstairs is private! Oh. Then I'll just use your private bathroom. Thanks. I think I was hallucinating just now.
Turns out Ellen ducked into the restroom to change back into her Victoria Housekeeping Co. uniform. Once she's ready, she heads to the workshop. Finally, it's time to dive into the details of the commission. Hit the wrong button.
That's the Ellen I know. Now, tell us about this special commission that only we can handle. We gotta go retrieve some documents in a holo for the commission. Sure. Anything else? That's it. Huh?
If that's all, Victoria Housekeeping Company would be able to take care of this commission without any help. You wouldn't need to come to us.
I need a proxy who can communicate with the outside world while inside a holo. You're the only ones.
Does this mean you trust us?
So, come on, tell me. Who do you need to keep in contact with during this commission? Ruby, Lynn, and Mona.
Sorry. Who?
My classmates. I gotta stay in touch so we can discuss our group project. For school. Huh? There's usually a group project before the finals.
I I know what a group project is. But what's that got to do with this commission?
Nothing really. But I had already agreed to discuss the topic of our group project with my classmates before I received a last-minute commission. Based on the last time we worked together, I figured you guys could help transfer the call with this computer thing. I'll leave my phone in your store, and you can forward the audio to me once they call. Oh, right. Is your network speed any good?
Well, it's not bad. After all, we need it for both sides of our work.
Great. Sounds good enough to take a video call. Alright, that's that. I'm gonna go rest a bit. Just let me know when you're good.
Huh? When did I accept the commission?
It's okay, Wise. We're not that busy recently. And aren't you curious about Ellen's other life? Let's accept the commission.
I think you're more curious about that. But it doesn't seem like a particularly difficult commission, so sure.
All right, let's do it. Alrighty.
Touch my tail?
Yeah, let's just do our normal.
This is the path I follow.
Doop.
Eradicate. Oh, strike.
It'll be a while before they start their discussion.
Snacks are okay.
Let's find the data we need to retrieve first.
Better dodge.
Looks like there's something over there. Let's take a look.
Out of the way.
Weakling.
The required data has been obtained. Ellen's phone is ringing. Connect and relay the call.
Go ahead.
Hey, Nom Nom Shark. Can you hear me?
Nom nom shark.
Why is it so dark? Nom Nom? I'm still at work, so my video's off. Also, don't call me by that nickname. Or else. Alright, I'll stop. But Ellen, you don't seem short of money at all, so why are you always working? I have money because I'm always working. Maybe I should get a job too. I've only been able to afford bread for lunch recently. You wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't buy scratch cards every day. No way! I've given this a lot of thought. I have a much higher chance to live the life I want by buying scratch cards than by working hard. Well, that's an optimistic way to look at it. Good point. Where are you buying these scratch cards? Seriously, guys, let's get back on track and pick a topic. Okay. Anyway, who do you want to interview? Maybe a public officer. It would be easy to make it happen. No. That's so boring. I want to interview the luckiest person in New Eridu and ask them for tips on buying scratch cards. Why don't we find a psychiatrist so we can ask them to give our friend a reality check?
Damn, got her.
Yeah, I agree. You're talking about me, right? You gotta choose one of our ideas, Ellen, and not just at random this time. Yeah, and you're definitely not allowed to eeny, meeny, miny, moe our pick in your head. Oh, how'd you know? Well, it was kinda obvious. I had a feeling you were doing that. Didn't expect it to be true. Huh? Really? I thought Ellen agreed with me the most because my proposals were here I gotta mute, but I'll still be listening.
Alrighty, I muted the mic on this side. Perfect coordination, right?
Thanks. Now I can focus on the commission.
Never mind the commission. Ellen, are you sure your project will be okay?
It's fine. This happens every time. Let's go to the next retrieval point.
So, are you going to go with my idea or not?
Objection. Let's consider something else. A bit here. Look at me.
Right. At your service. I see it. You're done.
The required data has been obtained.
Ellen! You've been muted all this time and haven't even been typing. Are you really listening?
Sorry, my boss was talking to me. Just put my headphones back on. What's up?
You take your work way too seriously. Are you trying to adapt to future office life in advance? I can't imagine what Ellen will be like as a professional. Why do you care so much about your part-time job anyway?
I'm just earning some pocket money. Hello? Hello? Why has it gone quiet?
The network suddenly disconnected. I'll go fix it. One sec.
I'm surprised you're so serious about your finals and group project, Ellen. Is it required by Victoria Housekeeping?
It'll be a pain if I fail my exams. It's best to pass them all in one go.
Could it really be that simple?
Is that really so hard to believe? It's only natural for the service we provide. Only the best students can adequately serve wealthy and influential masters.
Ellen?
Oh, the signal is back? What did you hear?
Something about serving wealthy masters? Huh? Oh, no. I didn't hear anything at all.
Would you believe me if I say it's not what you think?
Well, I believe you, Ellen, but...
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. I'm Ellen's coworker. She was just joking around.
I see. I get it now. I definitely haven't misunderstood anything. You should get back to work. Looks like the whole group's been muted. Should I try to type up an explanation of the whole master thing?
No thanks. This is so awkward. I'll just explain it to them in person.
Amazing.
Get lost! Thank you for your patronage.
Alrighty!
It's over. Victory, the only option.
Ellen? What happened over there?
Nothing.
I heard it! I just turned off mute all and I heard a huge sound from your end. Ellen?
Just a little trouble at work.
You call that sound a little trouble? You have nothing to be worried about, Ellen. We'll help you.
Hey there. Ellen's coworker here again. Ellen and I were just sorting some documentaries about holo disasters.
Is it possible
My boss is loaded, and he's got an amazing sound system.
Hold on. A documentary without any background music? Something doesn't add up here. Ellen, that's you, huh? Must be.
That's the documentary's background music.
Oh my
I
god.
can hum it by heart. Are you sure you didn't hear it earlier?
The ambient sound and background noise are played on different sides. Maybe the side close to your mic wasn't making any sound.
Anyway, I'm almost off work and need to wrap things up. I'll join up with you guys later. Bye. It's finally over. But we'll still need to figure out the topic after I get out of the hollow.
Master, the stored data has been read and transferred. But after verification, a portion of the data has been found missing. I can determine the missing document isn't here.
This is definitely the retrieval point the boss gave me. I'll go back and confirm. Thanks for helping me.
No problem. Best of luck with your finals.
It was quite a novel experience to see that different side of you. Can I ask you something unrelated? How did you become friends with them? Your personalities all seem so different.
There's no how in particular. It just happened. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
That's very fun. It's a pity I didn't record that part where Ellen was humming. It must have been tough for Ellen to keep her Victoria housekeeping role a secret while at school. That's Ellen's choice. Oh well, at least we managed to get through the day without any issues. You worked hard, Wise. Take a rest now. No. Back to it. At the subway exit of Lumina Square, a familiar figure comes into view. Ellen, looking troubled, is surrounded by several young girls. Ellen? Is that Ellen? Sorry, you got the wrong person. My name is, Butler. You're obviously Ellen. Your tail is one of a kind. Ellen, why are you wearing a maid outfit here? Did something happen? I just wore this to help promote a store I work at. Ellen, where exactly do you work? It's just an ordinary video store. I didn't tell you because I was afraid you'd keep asking questions.
Well, this is the boss at the video store where I work part-time.
Sorry, what's happening?
They didn't believe I actually worked at a video store.
It's nice to meet you. We ran into Ellen and saw her wearing a maid outfit. She said this was the dress code at the video store where she works part-time, so we were a little worried. Exactly! No decent video store would require its employees to wear maid outfits!
Sorry, but this really is a video store.
Wait! Don't tell me you're one of those video stores!
This is just for store promotion. Wearing something cute makes it easier to hand out flyers, right?
So to you, cute means maid outfit, huh? Ah, I understand now. I never would have guessed. You,
Stop teasing the manager. I've worked here for a long time. I'm only dressed like this today to help promote the store. If you guys hadn't gotten in the way, I'd be done and home by now.
You? Doing promotion? You hardly even speak up when ordering lunch. You don't like crowded places either. Are you sure this is the job for you?
Hey, you know my manager is standing right there.
Ellen just needs time to warm up to strangers. But she takes her work very seriously.
It does seem that we've misunderstood you. We even took her away from work. Sorry. To make up for it, we'll help you out. I've done a job like this before.
Except I didn't have to wear a maid outfit.
Let's stop talking about maid outfits. But it would be great if you could help out since you're all familiar with the area.
Come to think of it, this is a popular shopping area, so handing out flyers would be a breeze. In fact, this tea milk store we like is doing a promotion, so there's bound to be a crowd. Ruby? Oh, hey, slow down!
So, when are we gonna tell them that we don't actually have flyers, Ellen? Thanks for saving me. I had a commission earlier and I haven't had the chance to change. I didn't expect to run into them in Lumina Square. Ellen rescued Coco from Ruby, and then Ellen asked Coco, "Can we put some flyers here?" Flyers? To help me? I meant putting up flyers for the Random Play video store here. In return, we'll promote your tea milk store at school. No, thank you. I mean, you can put up flyers here, but you don't need to promote my tea milk store for now. You already helped me so much before. I have nothing to give in return. Huh? I'm already very grateful. You've recommended so many people before. Just give me the video store flyers. I'll put them in the prominent place. Thanks. I can't stay here for another second or I'll end up buying a full sugar tea milk again. Ellen, the store I go to is also great for promoting stuff, and there's a lot of foot traffic. Anyway, I'm leaving first. Hurry and catch up! Don't worry about it. Ruby's just a bit of a hothead. She often goes to the convenience store near the metro station. Ruby loves to buy all sorts of snacks. But Ruby frequently loses bets to Lynn, and Lynn takes all her snacks. Very funny. Although normally Mona would be reprimanded for reprimand her for this sort of thing. Under Ruby's encouragement, Ellen also bought a bottle of the new drink. When she opened the cap, she discovered, I want a free drink. Why is this happening? Is my luck really this bad? I've been buying it for a whole month already. You haven't won a single one? It's hard to imagine. No. The next bottle will be different for sure. Manager, please, can you buy it for me? I bought another bottle for Ruby, and as expected... Huh? It actually says congratulations. Manager, Random Play Manager! Random Play Manager, you are my lucky star. I have a name. That's promotion 2. After I shouted 3 times just now, so many people started looking this way, see? I don't need that kind of promotion. Manager, this should be enough promotion for now. We're heading back. Sure, lead the way. Don't you need to work on the group project? And you after my shift. I want to rent some videotapes at the store where Ellen works. This could also help broaden our ideas for the project topic. Manager, you wouldn't turn away a few customers, right? I would never turn away customers. Then let's go. The group returns to the video store.
Pick whatever you want.
Aren't you gonna say it?
Say what?
Welcome home, Master! It must have been a long day!
Welcome home, Master. It must have been a long day earning money to pay me with. Please pay before entering.
This is a video store, not a maid cafe. Why would you need an entrance fee? Wait a minute. Maid cafes don't charge an entrance fee either.
Good, I'm happy you know this is a place where you rent videotapes. I'm only responsible for telling you about them. Let me know if you find any you like.
Ellen casually grabbed a videotape and handed it to Ruby. It's so unprofessional. You clearly just grabbed a random tape from me. Fine, let me see. What this is? Toothy Shark Adventure. What's this one about? Let me check the synopsis. Oh, it's an inspirational film. Are you sure? Yeah, it tells the story of a little shark who goes through various challenges in deep sea, eventually growing into the master of the ocean while enjoying lots of delicious food along the way. Really? Yeah, it's a great story. But it says 16 plus and thriller on the cover. Manager, is it really as Ellen says? Everyone has their own interpretation of a movie. The word adventure is always very inspiring. It seems like a movie that's perfect for you. Oh, and there's a second one, a travel and food documentary. Do you want to rent that one too? The plot is about the now grown shark meeting many humans at the beach and starting a brand new gourmet adventure. Ellen. Wait, this doesn't seem like a matter of different interpretations anymore, does it? Since you've asked so many questions, would you like to rent these 2 tapes, Miss Customer? I just remembered I don't have a video player at home. If you don't have a videotape player at home, Miss Customer, I, as the clerk, can lend you mine. Ellen, I'm sorry, I shouldn't tease you. Go find Lynn. I'll choose my own. Very funny. Ellen stood troubled in front of a row of videotape display racks and looked over this way for help. Manager, ask for someone else. You work here, so just pick one for me. I don't know the kind you're asking about. Films like this should be pretty common. Wait, you're not tricking us by saying you work here, are you? I'm the one in charge of recommendations here. Just ask the manager directly. The type you're looking for is too specific. It's very ordinary. Just... Sorry, we don't carry that in the store. She said she's looking for a videotape that depicts the inexplicable interactions between adult men and women driven by biological genes. Does it really have to be explained like that? What? We're not an adult video store. So, just a romance movie? Manager, do you have any recommendations? Oh, sweetie. Ellen, isn't the manager here a bit strange? Why did you choose to work here? It's a great place to slack off. Yeah, that's true. Alright, just take care of yourself. I can hear everything you're saying. Anyway, that's the recommendation. Take your time, and when you're ready to check out, head to the cashier. Ellen pulls out a candy and hands it to Mona, seemingly trying to comfort her. Then Ellen asks why Mona feels stressed. It's because of the final exams. Just thinking about going to school really stresses me out. I wonder if watching something uplifting would help. Or maybe a movie that's more relaxing and refreshing would help. Yeah, this one seems perfect for you. Escape from Tutoring Center, The Last Survivor? Will this really make someone happy? Just from the title, it should be full of ways to delay the final exams. Although it might be slightly exaggerated, it could offer some useful insights or ideas. Maybe it'll help solve the source of your stress. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me with such worried expression? Ellen, are you sure it's fine for you to work here? If you randomly recommend videotapes like this, the manager might get angry. And your manager is standing right next to you. This is also the manager's preference, so no problem there. Huh? The manager's preference? Isn't it, manager? I'm just joking. Then, do you have any normal recommendations, manager? 7710 and it's a cat. I've watched this one several times, but watching it again is totally fine since each time I rewatch it, it's so comforting. A manager who can recommend such a delicate and heartwarming videotape definitely isn't a weirdo. Seems Ellen is just joking earlier after all. If you've made your choice, I'll pack it up for you. If you have any questions, just ask the manager later. I'm gonna take a break.
Manager! Manager! Over here! Over here!
I'll go and get Ellen if you're here to see her.
No! Shh!
Huh?
We want to take a photo with Ellen. With Ellen in a maid outfit! This might be a one-time chance, so we have to get a pic. We'll drag Ellen over there. You just need to press the button at the right time. Here, use my phone. Please take it vertical. I want to use it as a wallpaper.
Of course you do. After Ellen's friends drag her over to a corner of the video store, you take a photo of them while Ellen isn't paying attention. However, Ellen snatches the phone before you can check the photo.
You're not allowed to see it. Also, Ruby, delete the photo now.
No way! It's on my phone, so it belongs to me. Getting this wasn't easy. If we delete it, we would have come here for nothing.
You told me you came here to find reference materials for the project.
Oh yeah! When do you get off work, Ellen? Let's have dinner at the place I mentioned last time. We've been talking about it for ages, but you're always busy.
I still need to work.
We can wait.
Manager?
Excuse me, but Ellen's paid by the hour. And she's been goofing off, so she's got a lot of time to make up. You wouldn't leave before you covered all your hours, right, Ellen?
Yeah.
Well, that's the situation. You girls run along and have dinner now. Ellen has to keep working until we close for the day.
It seems like Ellen's friends want to say something else, but they leave the video store after Ellen shakes their head.
Ellen, your friends have left.
Yeah.
You have to head back to Victoria Housekeeping soon, right?
Thanks for covering for me.
Of course. Student Ellen or working Ellen, you're important to us.
I'm really curious about how you became friends with them. I bet it wasn't just because you were classmates.
Nothing special. In Mona's case, there was this time I kicked open a locked bathroom door because I was in a hurry to complete a commission, only to find her stuck inside. Later we became close because she insisted on thanking me.
What about Lynn?
I was taking a ton of commissions at one point and wanted to catch up on sleep in the back row of class. She happened to sit next to me, and since she looked like a top student, I borrowed her notes. In Ruby's case, Rena made me a lunch and I shared it with her.
Huh.
Oh.
Sounds like Ruby has a stomach of steel.
The boss just sent me a message about the commission. I gotta head back.
Oh no.
I'll call you later.
At the same time, on the other side.
Don't you feel there's something off about Ellen's part-time job?
The boss seems pretty nice to me.
A good boss wouldn't make their employees work so late. Plus, that video store doesn't have many customers. So why would Ellen always be so busy? Something must be up. But I agree with Ruby this time. Ellen's been exhausted after work lately. Way more than someone who's just a receptionist at a video store would be. In that case, we have to investigate.
Oh boy. I saw it all. You're so fierce, Wise. Performed well, right? If I were Ellen's friend, I'd probably start to suspect she's working for a secretly evil boss who's putting up a smiley facade. Not that scary, am I? Anyway, we made it through today. Let's close up and rest. Damn, we're kind of flying through this one. This is very cute, though. The video store isn't open yet, but there's someone knocking on the door. Who could be showing up at this hour?
Huh? Lycon?
Oh, hey, Lycon! Hey, Vamp, how you doing? Oh, Lycon still doesn't have a voice! Greetings, Master Proxies. Thank you for helping out with the commissions Ellen accepted earlier.
It's okay. It wasn't that troublesome. Are you here to follow up on the commission?
Yes, we verified the commission files retrieved earlier. After reviewing the documents and checking with the client, we figured out that the document left unretrieved is a private video of the client. The video is stored in a bamboo. That bamboo disappeared in the chaos during the Hollow disaster. We originally thought that this bamboo was broken during that disaster. But since the bamboo wasn't there, perhaps it is still following the instructions it was under at the time. After further discussion, the client decided to have us retrieve it. I'll send you the details on this bamboo so that you can locate it after you enter the Hollow.
You're so thoughtful, Lycon.
If you need anything else, Lycon, don't hesitate to ask.
Ellen's been a little down recently. It seems to be related to something at school, but she won't tell us any details. This is something presumptuous, but I'm hoping you can talk with Ellen about her daily life while carrying out the mission. Perhaps she would be more willing to talk to you about her matters at school.
Could. But previously, we thought that Ellen was going to school because, well, how should I put this?
You thought it was part of Victoria Housekeeping's employment requirements? That is not the case. It is more accurate to say that Victoria Housekeeping is just a small part of Ellen's life. She makes her own decisions in life, and all we do is support her. In any case, thank you. I'll leave Ellen to you.
Touch my tail. And now. Sokaku, ready! Eradicate all evil. Strike!
Should probably start working on Sokaku after I'm done with Jingyi. Although I am working on Astra at the moment, so meh.
Confirming the location of the bamboo that needs to be retrieved. Please wait.
Ellen, have you picked a topic for your group project yet?
Not yet.
Haven't you and your friends made plans to discuss it today?
This project doesn't have to be a group one. We don't need to talk about it. Doesn't really matter if I pass or fail.
Ellen.
Master, I'm sorry to interrupt. I've located the bamboo and will guide you and Ellen there. I've also detected unknown persons around you. As their intentions are unclear, I recommend shaking them off as soon as possible to avoid unexpected trouble.
Ellen, did your friends enter the fucking hollow to
Proxy,
follow you?
Let's go.
You really gotta teach your friends risk assessment.
Get back! Hurry up! Ice whip.
Caution. Motion detected nearby. Multiple life forms present. Warning. A dangerous ethereal has destroyed the door and is rapidly approaching the bamboo that needs to be retrieved, as well as the 3 unknown persons.
It's Ruby.
You mean your friend?
Why are they in the hollow? Idiots. Proxy, find me the quickest path. Doesn't matter if there's obstacles, because I'll clear them all out easy.
Ellen, if you appear in front of them like this, your identity...
That doesn't matter. As long as they're safe.
Then leave it to us. We'll help you find your friends.
Okay. Shadowless blade. There's no control. What are these thinking? Going into a hollow like it's nothing.
Following you.
And how did they end up with that bamboo?
What?
Let's
Let's hear what you have to say later. Blade. Take care of that bamboo. Stay out of sight and keep your distance. Recon. Shut it. Take this. Shark Nami. I see it.
Get absolutely bullied, nerd.
My blade. Cover your eyes. I've got this. It won't take long. Get back. Victory, the only option. Yeah.
Easy game.
Okay, tell me, why are you here?
We got lost. We're having lunch. We're investigating the Hollow.
I'll ask you one more time. Why did you guys come to the Hollow?
We're sightseeing.
I see. I'm leaving then. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Don't go! Ethereals are so scary! Lynn, you tell her! We're worried about you. You're always exhausted and injured after work. And you didn't object when your manager made you work overtime. We thought there must be something we didn't know about. Or that you were being threatened. We were following you to find evidence. If you're in trouble, we can report it to PubSec.
Is that why you entered the Hollow and acted so recklessly?
We encountered a bamboo, but its translation plugin was damaged. It kept waving its arms around, and then played a video for us. The video was of someone's graduation. And that bamboo seemed to be saying that this video was very important. It wanted to leave the Hollow and give this video to its owner. Yeah, we thought that we would be okay if we followed you since you knew how to get in and probably knew how to get out. Then this bamboo could protect us.
You were counting on that bamboo to fight off ethereals for you?
Well, I mean, the one next to you looks really strong. It's so energetic and can even throw bombs.
Not all bamboo are created equal. You would have become a snack for that ethereal if I didn't get here in time.
That's for sure. We didn't know you were so strong, Ellen. I get it. You must be an, intern Hollow investigator, right?
You didn't have to keep that from us. It's no big deal. Actually, I'm not.
Oh, well, actually, there's also something I'm hiding from all of you. Remember that movie we watched together? You all loved it, but I gave it a 1-star rating after I got home. I lied when I told you I picked this school because I liked its spirit. Actually, I picked it because it's the farthest from my home.
Ooh.
I used to always feel invisible. So I did a backflip while shouting like a wrestler at my graduation ceremony. I hope I never run into any of my former classmates again. Then, how about we submit a funny video of us doing backflips while shouting like wrestlers for our final project? Ruby.
Hey.
It really is empty. How could you do me like that? It's just payback. Also, we're even now that we know each other's secrets. Ellen's job, Mona's movie review, my graduation ceremony, and Ruby's. You have to keep this a secret! Swear on it! What about you, Ellen? We can't ever tell anyone these secrets!
Me? I have better things to do than go around telling people these things.
It's settled then. These are our secrets, just between the 4 of us. We can never tell anyone else.
All right.
Cute. Damn, 3 on the nose, huh?
now.
If there's no evil boss and no exploited employee, doesn't that mean our plan for our final project is done for?
Ellen, it's your turn to make a proposal. Maybe about hollows? You can interview me about my experience with hollows, and, this bamboo can be my bamboo guide. Are you sure that's okay? The group project will be shown to the whole school. Ellen, maybe we should just... It's alright. I can remain anonymous and hide my face. The managers will help with the editing. They're really good at that. So that's why you work at that video store. Yeah, and I can introduce you to 3 of my seniors as interview candidates. Your seniors? Who are they? Miss Ghost, Mr. Werewolf, and Chainsaw Girl. I don't think our group project needs to be that long, so let's not trouble your seniors.
That reminds me. Do you want to go to the video store later? That movie last time was so good.
What did you get last time? Shall we swap?
I'm not interested in yours.
Ellen watches her quarreling friends and slows down deliberately before whispering.
Got any videotapes about hollow investigators? Since they already have their own idea, I'll pretend to be an intern investigator from now on. Although it'll still be a pain. At least it's something normal.
Ellen, I think they...
Ellen, stop chatting with Bamboo and get over here. We're trying to figure out what to eat later.
You've got nerves of steel. Not too long ago, you almost became dinner for an ethereal.
Well, it's because Ellen's here. Let's go.
Afterward, we'll go.
Stop right there. Our surveillance showed you entered the hollow unauthorized, and we were about to send someone to rescue you. How did you get out?
Oh, we met a kind person inside.
A kind person? Nobody is allowed to enter the hollow without authorization. Did you encounter a hollow raider?
No way. A hollow raider? I've never seen a hollow raider before in my life. I can swear on that.
We met an intern investigator.
Yes, she was wearing black. White.
She wore a mask and had long hair. She was a neatly dressed woman. She seemed to have just finished a mission when she saved us.
Huh. I see.
Yep, that's right.
You 3 were the only ones who appeared in the footage. Who is this?
She's our friend. We just happened to meet her after she just finished her part-time job. We ran into her 3 minutes ago. She didn't enter the hollow, certainly not.
Fine, whatever. It's a good thing you're all okay. Although you're all okay, public security requires you to complete a hollow disaster safety education course and write a reflection report for entering without authorization. Follow me.
Oh, just the 3 of us?
Your friend didn't enter the hollow, so she doesn't need to.
Yay, no. I'm so happy we didn't get her into trouble. Let's go now, officer.
I don't understand girls these days.
Yeah, that tracks. After the public security officer takes Ellen's friends away, she stands there without moving for a long time before saying,
Were they just covering for me? They know I'm not an intern investigator.
Would you mind taking EOS back to the video store, Ellen? We'll talk about everything once you get there.
Sure.
Ellen remains silent on the way back to the video store. Only upon entering the door to the workshop does she start muttering something to herself.
So, they already know. And I tried so hard to keep it a secret all this time. If my identity is exposed, I might have to transfer schools. Such a hassle. If Ruby finds out I'm transferring, she'll cry so much it'll give me a headache. But Len will probably calm her down. Mona will probably casually wish me well and tearfully send me a wall of text in the middle of the night. Oh, but if I transfer now, I can skip the final project this semester.
Ellen.
It's not a big deal. I'm used to stuff like this. Anyway, mind if I use your bathroom again?
Is Ellen gonna be okay?
Well, life's pretty hectic for an intern hollow investigator like her.
Ellen, you have
notifications from your group chat and favorite contacts.
Don't read them out loud!
Did they ask you to hang out?
They invited me to grab some sugary, greasy, high-purine foods after work.
Sorry, Hive what?
They say sharing food is what friends do. Should I go?
If you're unsure, maybe you could ask everyone at Victoria Housekeeping what they think.
But I'm sure they would want you to follow your heart.
Thanks. Alright, I'm heading out.
That's very cute. Ellen's friends are truly are truly kind-hearted girls. No, it's a clumsy lie. They managed to protect her secret, even though they know Ellen might have a special identity. Don't ask too much or treat her differently. This is probably their extra gentle way of protecting her. Anyway, things have finally settled down. From now on, Ellen doesn't have to hide or keep secrets in front of her friends anymore. Wise, do you want to eat some sugary, greasy, high-purine food? We could have that for dinner, too. Let's treat it as a celebration of completing this task. Seriously though, hi what? Also, very cute that her wallpaper is the one that got taken. Very cute. Alright, well, that only took like an hour, so I guess we can go do another... another agent story. Oh boy. I suppose we can do the Lyacon story, huh? So we've already done... Yeah, this is the Kaleda one. Yeah, we've already done the Kaleda one. Alright. The Lyacon one is gonna be interesting if Lyacon's voice actor has just been completely stripped from the game, but, sure! Let's learn more about Lyacon, shall we? And then maybe after this I can actually get him! So that I can have a fucking ice stunner! I'm not salty, not at all. Tonight's a chill night, so you'll be chatting leisurely with Belle. Until you hear an unexpected message notification. Belle, I received a strange message. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend at as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. That is so cringy. Who sent this? Lyacon. Oh, it's from Lyacon? Wait, you mean that Lyacon that I know? We only know one Lyacon. Maybe his account got hacked and the hacker's taunting us? It sounds like him, because he asked us politely if we were free in 5 minutes and said that he'd be coming to the video store. Did something happen? But this whole thing just feels so weird. Could it be that Lyacon, despite seeming quite serious, is actually this deep down? It's highly likely. I knew it. He's pretty good at hiding it, though. Oh, he says he's almost at the video store. Typical Lyacon, always so quick to act. We should go back and wait for him at the store. After returning to the video store, a rhythmic knocking comes at the door. As expected, it's Lyacon. He greets you with a gentlemanly nod and enters.
My apologies for disturbing you. I am here today to discuss a commission with you, Master Proxies.
Oh, thank God.
I trust the both of you have already read the forum post of declared criminal intent I sent you.
Forum post of what now? You sent us a forum post?
Ah, I believe I reposted it in the group chat.
Lyacon takes out his phone and carefully reads through the chat history.
My most sincere apologies. I failed to send it properly. Ellen just taught me how to long press and send internet links. But it appears I only managed to copy the title.
Oh, so that weird text Lycon sent us before was the title of an internet post.
For a moment, I thought Lycon had a new hobby of some sort. The truth is less exciting than what I imagined.
I yet remain apologetic for my mistake. In order to not waste your time, allow me to to read the contents of the post aloud for you. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. That is what the title says. And now allow me to read the contents for you. On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back the divine heart in the name of hope. Signed, the Companion of Justice.
The contents of this post seem quite enigmatic. Did you get any of that, Belle?
I feel like I get it, but also don't get it. Lycon, could you translate?
Considering the follow-up posts made by this poster, this thread should be a declaration that the poster intends to infiltrate a hollow tonight, to steal a famous painting that will be in transport then. And this very painting belongs to one of my current employers. As a qualified attendant, it is my duty to protect my client's assets. Thus, I was hoping to have you accompany me into the hollow and help stop the theft.
Well, we can, but this post looks like it was written by a kid trying to sound edgy. Just trolling.
Indeed, you aren't wrong to think that way. I too have considered that possibility.
Wait, you know what edgy means?
The word edgy appeared in the comments multiple times. In order to figure out the exact meaning of this term, I scoured the web and carefully perused several books on the topic before getting an understanding of the nuance behind it.
Lycon.
Lycon sure is diligent.
Even if the post is, as you said, merely a prank, that is also an acceptable outcome. You see, eliminating potential threats to my master's safety is also an important duty of an attendant.
Of course, regardless of the outcome, I will see to it to give you sufficient compensation, Master Proxies. As this is quite urgent, I'm willing to offer twice the usual commission fee as compensation, if that would be all right with you.
We'll take the commission. After all, we can't leave a friend in need hanging.
You didn't hesitate at all. How wise.
Well then, I suppose this contract is settled. Thank you kindly for your trust. I shall take my leave for now. Once both of you are ready, please make your way to the hollow.
Lycon bows gracefully as usual, then leaves the video store. Wise, I don't think advertising a crime is something a normal thief would do before they are about to steal something. Are you saying it's a phantom thief? You mean a thief who wears a trench coat and a hat, slinks down from the ceiling, and steals from under everyone's noses? That phantom thief? Now that is something I'd like to see. But let's get ready to leave. We can't keep Lycon waiting for too long.
I shall follow your orders.
Is it work time?
Eradicate. Oh, strike.
That person just now looks super
Warning.
suspicious.
Ethereal energy
Most likely
detected
the
ahead.
thief. We should go after them. The smell of ethereals. How disgusting. You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me. Understood.
Warning. Strong ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. We should be more vigilant.
It's over.
Say no more.
There's no time to lose.
Boom, baby.
We should turn right. but there are some supplies up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Proxy.
Wait, there were supplies? Oh.
The path ahead seems to be blocked by ethereal. Don't worry, I'll clear the way for you. Quickly now. We're surrounded by ethereals. So it matters not. Please allow me a little time to deal with them. Awaiting orders.
I need some help!
Looks like that thief's trapped by the ethereals. Things don't look too good. Let's deal with the surrounding ethereals first.
Blow, blow, blow away your troubles!
The light is but one step away. Purging slash.
Easy game. Hello.
Huh. The thief is just a kid.
What's wrong? Your expression is a little odd.
No, it's nothing. This is just a bit shocking.
Shocking? How so?
Please, do not worry. It's nothing major, it's just that, well, this lady thief is my current employer. Not long ago, I was contracted by her family and temporarily took over their previous attendant's duties.
Huh? So she's stealing from her own house?
Master, I have found a proverb that fits the current situation. She is going against her family, like machine oil that decided to flood the workshop. Ha ha, ha ha.
Fairy, now's not the time for bad jokes.
Miss Lilac, could you explain why you're here?
I know not of this lilac you speaketh of. Thou dost not know my name. But, very well, allow me to enlighten thee. Mortals, hear me! My name
Oh my god.
is Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac. But thou may also call me the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Isn't that still...
I think I still heard the name Lilac in there.
Incorrect. That's Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac to you, not lilac.
Grandiose, yet lengthy and jumbled terminology, speech filled with emotion but lacking any efficiency in communication. I see. I suppose this is a textbook example of the edgy speech pattern. However, from my perspective, it appears you have no issues communicating with her. Could this be the popular subculture amongst the youth today?
It's really not. Basically, nobody speaks like this nowadays. If I had to guess, it was in style maybe 3 trends ago.
If I might be blunt, your explanation is also quite confusing. However, we shouldn't linger here. I recommend we escort her out of the hollow.
SMH my head. SMH my head.
And whom might thou be?
This is Wise, a friend of mine. Miss Lilac, about what happened just now.
I have told thee before, I am not Lilac. I am Lampeluche Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac.
It's such a long name. You just made it up yourself, didn't you?
Made what up? This name is from my favorite comic. I mean, this is the name bestowed upon me since conception.
I heard that. From the comics, huh?
Miss Lilac, would you like blueberry mousse or orange tart for afternoon tea tomorrow?
Blueberry mousse for sure.
So you finally admitted it. You really are the child of his employer, Lilac.
How could you use food to trip me up? That's cheating.
Aha! The staple of an edgy persona. Once exposed, they ditch the pretenses.
Miss Lilac, if I may ask you, why do you want to steal this painting?
Stealing a painting? As expected, you can only see the surface of all this. Unfortunately for your feeble minds, the shallows do not typically contain the truth.
May I be so bold as to assume that the post on Internet was also put up by you?
What post? I don't know of any post.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back...
Stop. Okay, what's with that bland as hell reading? If you tried to sign up for the organization right now, I bet they'd drop you in the first round. But the organization probably wouldn't want someone as stuffy as you in the first place. Never mind a painting. I bet you couldn't even steal a coin.
What is this organization you speak of?
The organization is the organization. Stealing this painting is the test they gave me. Once I pass this test, I can join them and become a companion of justice. I just didn't think that I'd get something belonging to my parents as a target.
The entrance test is to steal something? What sort of organization is this?
Obviously, a Phantom Thieves Syndicate. What else? Do you really not know about Mockingbird? The most famous Phantom Thieves in all of New Eridu?
Searching for Mockingbird, an infamous thief syndicate that steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Though their reputation is quite mixed, they once fooled and scammed almost all the wealthy elites of New Eridu.
Based.
The organization was inactive for quite some time, but has recently resurfaced on Internet.
They're merely a group of criminals, nothing more.
Mockingbird isn't just some group of criminals. They're chivalrous thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. They are justice itself, and I am one of the chosen. Lampeluche Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac, also known as the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Miss Lilac.
That's enough. Don't try to stop me. You can't possibly understand this kind of justice or my determination to become a phantom thief.
You misunderstand. As an attendant, it is my duty to protect my master's assets. So I cannot allow you to steal this painting. However, please do not worry. As per the contract I have signed, you too are my employer, and I will not prevent you from doing as you wish. Nor will I tell your parents. Yet I must warn you, the organization that calls itself Mockingbird is not necessarily trustworthy, and there are great risks in trying to join. I hope you can reconsider.
I thought you were gonna be all stuffy and stuck up like my previous attendants. Never thought you might be different from those old fossils. As for the painting, it's fine, even if you don't let me take it. I have other ways.
Lilac leaves, but Lycon doesn't follow. But is it really okay to just leave her like this?
Please do not worry. I will not let the situation remain as it currently is. It's just, considering what I know of people such as Miss Lilac, forcing my opinion will only cause more trouble. If I want her to understand the issue at hand, I need to find a more appropriate method. Something more direct and impactful that'll teach her where the issue lies. Apart from that, I also need some time to look into this ostensible Mockingbird's current dealings more thoroughly.
Lycon, Have you dealt with Mockingbird before?
I wouldn't say dealt with is an accurate way to describe my relationship with Mockingbird. It has to do with a mistake I once made. I apologize. This has to do with some unpleasant history. When the opportunity presents itself, I will tell you more. You have my word.
He used to be a part of the organization. Used to work with them, didn't he? Never would have thought something like this would come out of busting a thief. There's definitely something wrong with that Mockingbird. Yep, despite the claims that Mockingbird are these phantom thieves who steal from the rich to give to the poor, something still seems a little sus. You also think there's something up with Lilac-wise? Makes sense. Feels like she's going to try something. But it's getting late. Let's sleep early. Next up, we just have to wait for Lyacon to get in touch. A few days later, you meet up with Lyacon at the coffee shop in Lumina Square, as you agreed earlier. Regarding the Mockingbird incident from before, I have concluded the preliminary investigation. It seems as though this organization is deliberately trying to get close to Miss Lilac after all. Yeah, they're definitely up to something. That's right. The true intentions of these people remain unclear. However, I have already prepared my bait. Perhaps a big fish will bite soon. Actually, there's one more thing I'd like to discuss with you. If it's not too much to ask, could you spare some time around this time tomorrow? I have doubts about this case that I hope we can clear up together. Of course. Wonderful. Then I'll be waiting for you at Lumina Square this time tomorrow. The next day, Wise heads to Lumina Square and immediately spots Lyacon in the crowd. He steps forward and stands on his tiptoes to pat Lyacon on the back.
You are very punctual. I wanted to discuss with you that recently, Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange. While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently, she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are pretty good.
I apologize. I have no bias against noodles. What I mean is, Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles. She even said, noodles being the Protag's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
Lilac seems to be quite the comic nerd.
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguards said, she even skipped her extra classes today. This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well-behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics. I have a suspicion that this all might have to do with that so-called Mockingbird organization.
Maybe Lilac is going through a rebellious phase.
I thought Miss Lilac's rebellion is already expressed through the way she speaks. In any case, in order to ensure that there are no potential threats to her safety, I wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
Sure. Lumina Square may as well be my second home.
It seems you are indeed quite familiar with the location. I was wise to ask for your help. Ah, yes. There was something else I wished to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case? I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
By all means, go ahead.
Thank you for your cooperation. Then, let us begin from the noodle shop.
Long line. Oh, it's you, Wise. I wanted to ask you something. Well, sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now, and there's a stream of customers queuing outside the door. We've been short-staffed at the shop recently, and there's part-time kids aren't always able to come in. Besides making all the noodles, I have to serve the diners, too. Some people take an eternity just to order. I'm swamped here. Would it make things more efficient if you were to know in advance what each customer in the square wished to order? Of course it would. If I could get their orders in advance, then I could really focus on the noodles. I see. I have a proposal to address this problem. You can judge yourself if it's appropriate. With your assent, I could assign a temporary contract. I can help ask your diners about their preferences, give them some appropriate suggestions, and summarize everything into a table for your into a table for your perusal. Of course, I won't be requiring any form of compensation. I just hope you can take the time to answer a few questions once you're less busy. Trust us on this. If you say so, Wise, then I'll leave things with you. Oh, I think a white bowl is better. Oh, a Thyran attendant? He looks so suave. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. May I ask, what appeals to your taste? My taste? That's a little direct, isn't it? I would like 'em hot and arrogant. I'm also into furries and... That's on me. I didn't explain myself clearly enough. What I meant to say was, how do you like your noodles? Oh, in that case, I like sweet noodles. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. White bowl, preferably on the sweeter side. Is there anything you would suggest? Pumpkin soup noodles. Hell yeah. Not bad. That's exactly it. Not bad. That's exactly how I like it. By the way, do you mind if I watch the attendant while I eat? They go really well together. I don't think that's a good idea. It will affect the running of the store. That's too bad. For a second there, I thought the noodles on the menu had turned into a high-end ribeye steak. I got one last question for you. May I please pet your tail? The tail has a different price tag. Well, I haven't heard that one before. Look, thanks, but the tail is off limits. Look at this crowd. How long are we going to be waiting for? Is it really that hard to get a plate to eat around here? Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. Excuse me, how do you like your noodles? You mean flavor? Well, of course, it's gotta be spicy. Noodles without chili is like an ethereal without hollow. It's not natural. I'm sorry, but noodles that aren't spicy do exist in the world, or at least they do here. If you want some, we got it. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. A black bowl piping hot soup and a dish with meat. Please recommend a dish for them. Red chili chicken noodles. Not bad. This noodles looks like it'll hit the spot. Looks like you're working on something really hard. I thought you were some rich person who brought their attendant out to experience a life in the real world. Thank you, I guess. You're welcome. Remember to add extra chilies, the spiciest you've got. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. Every bowl of noodles looks so good. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. But I don't really have any special requests. I'll take whatever you suggest. Is there anything you can recommend? How about a white bowl of fried barbecue noodles? It's one of our most popular dishes. It sounds pretty good, but isn't fried barbecue a little greasy? I like eating meat, but it's not very healthy if it's greasy. Well, how about a black bowl of red chili chicken noodles? The soup isn't greasy, and it's good for your immune system. That does sound good, but the black bowl has red chili in it. Wouldn't that be a bit too spicy? I can eat spicy food, so there's no problem there, but I just don't feel like eating something that's super spicy. I thought you said you didn't have any special requests. It's quite alright, I understand. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. Meaty but not greasy, and not spicy. Please, could you suggest some dishes for them? Bone broth noodles, yeah? Wow, that sounds great. The meat on those bones doesn't look greasy at all. I'll take one of those. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. No, I should be the one thanking you. I'm not the type of diner with many requests. It must be a real pain for you when you get picky eater, right? Thank you for sharing your concerns. We always try to cater to the needs of our diners, no matter the customer. I hope you have a lovely meal. As expected of Lyacon, cool, calm, and collected. I've counted up all the orders of all the customers in line. Let's hurry up and give Junior Chop the final table. That's it. You guys are moving fast. Let me see. This is a complete clear table with prominent, easy-to-read items. You really are a gem of a worker. Oh, once I'm finally financially independent, I'd love to have such a capable attendant helping me with daily operations in the shop. Just think of all the customers he'll attract just by standing here. Lycon's services cost top dollar. Your praise honors me, but you are surely joking. I am merely a humble attendant. I wonder if you might be available now to answer a few questions? Oh, I almost forgot about that. Go ahead, ask away. We can talk about anything you want, except my pin. Have you seen a little girl called Lilac? She used to shop at your store quite frequently. Who? Sorry, my memory isn't the greatest. I'm always forgetting other people's names. Well, she's always saying things that people find difficult to understand. Ah, I remember her now. That girl always talking nonsense. I know her. I saw her recently. She came into our store just recently for some part-time work. One look tells me she's never lifted a finger on housework at home. But she is hardworking, studious, and a pretty good person. Speaking of which, I just paid her a big advance on her salary today. She seemed nice, and she left her student ID as collateral, so I gave her the advance. An advance on her salary? Got it. Thank you for your help and cooperation. You've been a tremendous help. It's fine. Now that you mention it, what's your relationship with that kid? Lilac is my employer. She has some minor issues recently, and I am duty-bound to keep her safe. Oh, so it's like that, then. Hang on, if that kid is your boss, then does that mean Wise... I'm oh. I'm Lyacon's master. Correct. Mr. Wise is my master. Ah, now I get it. Anyway, Byron Attendant, you're very capable. If you're after any side gigs in the future, please come and find me. I'll make it worth your while. Looks like you've gathered a lot of information about Lilac. Discuss it with Lyacon.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time. Logically speaking, she would not lack pocket money to spend, unless... perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
Is it possible that Lilac wants to instead buy that painting she was going to steal?
As expected of a great proxy such as yourself, you came to this conclusion immediately as well. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Lycon uses his hands to convey an impossibly large number.
Wait a second. How much? Could someone her age really afford something like that?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. No matter what she is doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it. Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend. Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household. Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics. At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
You really are a good person.
You flatter me, but I may not be how you think I am. Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person. No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow.
Lucy be like...
If you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep.
Lycon, You really need to speak with Lucy, holy shit.
It is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
That sounds quite heavy. Who said that?
An old friend. No one worth mentioning. I'm sorry. It appears I've digressed. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help.
Actually, I wonder if that did come from Lucy. I wonder if Lycon worked with the, I almost said Montagues. I don't remember her family's name, but, like, I wonder if Lycon worked with Lucy's family before, and Lucy said that before she left for the Outer Ring. That would be a really fun little touch.
Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I am most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this is so, she may end up in danger. So, could I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
Oh, this young gentleman here. Interested in buying some jade? We got a new batch in. No thanks, I don't need it. As expected of a rich gentleman. How about you buy a piece of jade for this tyrant attendant of you? It could be a token of trust between you two. Seeing it is just like seeing your master in person. Just imagine passing this down for 5 generations to your descendants. How about this? I'll cut you a 12% discount. Practically giving it away. Just consider it a way to make friends. The name's Casey. Every pawn trader around here knows my name. You guys are lucky to have bumped into me. Mr. Casey, we are not here to shop. Have you heard about that famous piece at the museum getting torched? Do you know who did this? It was the artist himself. All his works are supposed to be fireproof. If it's burned, it's definitely a fake. Alright, your turn. Which organization is the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird. Or to be more precise, the formerly active Mockingbird. Ha! Never would have guessed a couple of decent-looking guys like you were actually in the know. Guess you deserve a bonus question. Who's the leader of Mockingbird? That's not one of our code words. I'm just messing with you. If you knew the answer to the industry's biggest secret, you wouldn't be standing here, would you? Fine. Got anything you need to sell? My cut's a fixed 20%, so no discounts. No, we'd like to ask you for some information. Naturally, we shall offer appropriate compensation. Oh, looking for a bit of intel, huh? You come to the right person. But rules are rules. If you want the info, I need the code word. And your master has to give it to me, too. The most famous piece at the museum was torched. Who was the arsonist? Thief. Oh. Oh, right, the artist himself. Right, fuck. Incorrect. You're not actually a cop trying to trick me, are you? The most famous piece of the museum was torched. Who was the arsonist? The artist himself. Very good. Correct. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird. Very good. You're correct. Then tell me, what do you want to know? It's about the painting, Divine Heart. Do you know who the buyer is? Oh, that. And you really have come to the right place. The buyer of that painting is a little girl, I believe. Kids these days, each richer than the last. That's precisely as I predicted. Got it. Thank you for the information. No problem. Oh, yeah, one more question for the attendant. Are you working solo these days, or do you have a partner? Surely this pampered gentleman here with his innocent Bambi eyes isn't your partner, right? I once had a partner, but now we are enemies. Oh, that happens all the time in this line of work. We've all had partners who ended up becoming our enemies. So why'd you split? Trouble dividing your cuts equally? Come on, spill the beans. I love hearing these stories. I'm sorry, that's private. Lycon frowns and pulls awkwardly at the collar on his coat. He seems rather reluctant to talk about this topic. Yikes. Judging by the look on your face, you must have parted ways in some spicy drama. Shame we didn't know each other back then. I'm a top mediator in this industry. Maybe if I'd stepped in, you'd still be peacefully splitting your profits. So, what is your former partner up to now? Have they got any good stuff? Go on, tell them I'll pay top to any. You ever heard the saying, silence is golden? It's okay. Thank you for helping out, Master. Mr. Casey, here's your promised remuneration. Let us hereby part ways. After talking to the suspicious merchant, you give Lycon a wink. Lycon instantly understands, and the two of us walk to a remote area together.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
What exactly is your line of work?
As you can see, I am merely a normal attendant. I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
Lycon's nemesis. Perhaps it's one of those creatures from old civilization films who happen to like a certain crimson liquid that get into fights with wolf people whenever they come across one another.
I believe your imagination is running away with you. In any case, that past is not pleasant.
Vampires versus werewolves.
You can't tell us anything? I kind of want to hear it now.
This nemesis and I, we once worked together. That is the reason I once had dealings with these intermediaries. Many of them are so cunning, they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them. If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful. And do not give your trust lightly. Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon. We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
So, yeah, okay, got it. So Lyacon's partner started Mockingbird using the code word that they used. Right outfit. So, Mockingbird is a super mean Phantom Thieves syndicate. They can get a hold of anything they want to. Not even Tops can stop them. Really? I'm not buying it. You don't believe me? Their biggest case at the time was... what was it again? The Limecretia Hotel. That's right, that's the one. Are you also a fan of Mockingbird? Not really. I just happen to know a thing or two about them. The students gather around Lycon, chatting endlessly. Seems like he's managed to make his way into their inner circle. It's time to ask about Lilac. I've got a question I'd like to ask you all. Do you know Miss Lilac? Sure, she's in our cram class. But I don't think she's here today. She was here earlier, but she already left. I'm not sure what's up with her. She's always on about some companion of justice stuff. Today, totally weird if you ask me. Nah, you're just not getting it. She's trying to be edgy. Edgy? That's ancient. Yeah, that trend died like last decade. Oh right, the last PTA her folks didn't show. Some old dude came instead. Think it was her attendant? I thought it was her grandpa. But seriously, she's loaded. She even got a personal chauffeur. Why doesn't she just hire a tutor to teach her at home then? Who knows? Maybe she wants to make friends? She's solo all the time. Feel kinda sorry for her. It's not like there's much we can do. Legit can't make heads or tails of what she says. Plus, she's always buried in her comics during breaks. I'm like, no thanks. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone like her. Lilac appears at the corner. Miss Lilac. Miss Lilac. That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Are you satisfied seeing me like this? I'm useless, such a freak, so hated by everyone. That's the kind of person I am. Are you happy now? Lilac ran off. Lyacon and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. Been investigating me all this time. Was it my father or mother who put you up to it? Is it because I skipped one of my extra classes recently, or I dropped a rank in the monthly exam? They're always fixated on these things. It's all they even remember. Lilac ran off again. Lyacon and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. You also think the other students are correct, right? Meaning of justice? What a joke. I fantasize all day long about being the chosen one, yet I can't even control my daily life. But it's my only dream. Why do you want to take that away from me? Stop following me. Don't look at me, please. Lilac ran off again. Having run alongside Lyacon for a long time, you're already out of breath, while Lyacon remains as composed as ever. You inadvertently catch his eye, and he senses you're hesitating. You sense he's hesitating, as if wanting to suggest carrying you. Luckily, you managed to catch up to the Lilac before that.
Miss Lilac, please. We have no ill intentions. And I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious. It is possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you. In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything? In any case, you're probably just like those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
I've never thought that, Miss Lilac. You are the respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means. I shall make sure to take lessons and educate myself on it.
Let's be real. Isn't it a little unfair to expect others to understand such over-the-top language? I mean, the only reason I get it is, 'cause I'm kinda special.
It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet. I will join them and become a companion of justice. You cannot stop me.
I understand. If that is your wish, I will not stop you. I will help you fulfill it.
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow. You know, I can in fact do this by myself. I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
Lilac leaves.
My apologies. I have brought shame to myself by making Miss Lilac feel uncomfortable. I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
Are you really going to do this? To help grant Lilac her wish?
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird. That's only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill. The fish has taken the bait.
By fish, you mean?
That organization calling itself Mockingbird has contacted me. Master Proxy, may I ask you for a favor? Please, this is something only you can do.
Definitely didn't expect things to turn out like this. Ugh. Lilac. I feel really sorry for her. Yeah, but I never thought Lycon would come up with something like this. Anyway, let's wait for his message. Not long after, Lyakon's invitation arrives like he promised. Lilac has sent the exact location where she will be meeting with the organization. I'm afraid we will have to face Mockingbird head-on. Lycon will emerge victorious. Thank you for trusting me. Please don't worry, I am confident that I will defeat them. But aside from that, I'll be counting on you for that other business. I'm ready. I appreciate your help. I have to make some preparations. I will notify you once everything is taken care of. I hope everything goes well. You discuss the secret plan with Lycon. Shortly after, you return to the video store. Lycon contacts you. Master Proxy, everything is ready, and I am already in position near the target hollow. Awaiting your further instructions, Master Proxy. One moment, please. Thank you. I'll be waiting here for your arrival.
I'm at your disposal.
This is the strike.
The way is blocked. Let's keep going up the stairs. Quickly now.
There's no time to lose.
Say no more.
My blade is already sheathed.
Lilac still isn't here?
I set the meeting time a little early, just in case. There are still some materials ahead. We'd best get rid of this filth first.
That's why you got here early? To deal with the ethereals?
Indeed. As an attendant, the safety of my clients is paramount. Awaiting orders.
Awaken! Weakling. I swear on my blade.
In position. Lilac is over there. Let's go talk to her.
You actually came. Miss Lilac, are you sure you want to meet with those people? Of course! I've never been so sure about anything in my life. I've been really, really looking forward to this day. You have no idea what Mockingbird's approval means to me. I've never been so needed by anyone before. With all due respect, may I ask you something? Do you approve of yourself before you seek the approval of others? What does that matter? It's almost time. I have to get going.
Quickly now.
Is Lilac really okay?
She may just need some time. But I believe she'll wake up. People need to go through some ups and downs in life to realize what they truly desire. Understood.
The Chosen One reporting for duty. You're very punctual indeed. Welcome, my fellow companion of justice. I've had that painting appraised. It's the real deal. You're certainly capable, worthy of becoming the Chosen One. Great. Can I be one of you now? Of course. We need talent like you. Just kidding. Didn't expect you to actually fall for this. Then what would you expect from a young lady who's been waited on hand and foot? Huh? You don't seriously believe you're the Chosen One, do you? You don't, right? You said you needed my power. We're actually interested in your parents. You think we'd have gone to all this trouble if they weren't rich? Isn't Mockingbird all about helping the poor and needy by robbing the rich? That's exactly what we're doing. You are rich, aren't you? Liars. All of you. We did lie to you, but don't you think it's kind of your own fault? What are you guys planning? I'm warning you, I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Who doesn't? Mine is right here. It's showtime, my attendant buddy.
Lycon! No way! You...
Lycon, we had a deal! Deal? Oh, I made a deal. But not with you.
A few days ago.
Master Proxy, I need your help. To investigate this so-called Mockingbird, I attempted to get into contact with them to express my desire to join their organization. Through my own methods, I found out they had already looked into my background and knew that, although I am currently working for Lilac's family, I am actually loyal to an unknown master. Could I trouble you with putting on an act with me? I would like you to meet with them, posing as this unknown master.
Am I not already your master?
You are indeed. I apologize for any lack of consideration. In order to help our disguise, I have crafted a new identity for you. You needn't worry. Simply speak as you typically would.
You and Lycon pick up the call from Mockingbird.
Oh ho! So you are the one who wishes to join Mockingbird. You may call me Codename K. What do you think? It's a great name, ain't it? Doesn't it sound awe-inspiring?
K? That's a weird name.
It's Codename K! Don't just get rid of words in other people's names! Without the codename part, it won't show any of the awesome epicness of me being a final villainous boss!
Oh, so you are also into the trending subcultures among young people?
What trending subcultures? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you must be the rumored attendant Lycon and the Gemini guy. professional name.
My master has many enemies. Please understand that they cannot reveal their true name.
Enemies? Very well then. Since we're all in the same line of business, I'll be straight with you. Lilac is our golden ticket, and we put in a lot of effort to get her to bite. We gotta squeeze every last drop we can get. We plan to take care of her for a bit after she mistakenly stumbles into the hollow, and then contact her parents for some of that dough. You have a similar plan, right? How about we work together? We can split it 70-30. 70 for us, 30 for you.
Isn't that just kidnapping?
Kidnapping? How very ignorant of you. We're just taking a little fee for looking after a poor kid in the hollow. So what do you say?
Of course. I'm in.
As my master says, it's a deal.
So it's settled. Quick and forthright as expected of a fellow business person. I'll send you the time and location later.
We shall eagerly await your message.
Codename K hangs up.
That should do it. Once we are there, we can pretend to work with them, photograph all the evidence of their wrongdoings, and then send the evidence to public security. Thank you for your cooperation. You are quite adept at acting.
Just what kind of identity did you give me?
Simply put, you are an influential and all-powerful head honcho of a crime syndicate that delights in doing evil. You have a network of elite agents at your beck and call, and I am one of your humble enforcers. Ah, right. There is something else I would like to discuss with you. Please do not inform Miss Lilac of any of this just yet. Speaking from personal experience, an encounter such as this cannot be resolved purely through reliance on others. We can help Miss Lilac deal with this threat, but we cannot protect her forever. She must see through this conspiracy herself. Perhaps this may be somewhat cruel, but in the long term, it will help her.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it then.
Thank you. I believe in Miss Lilac and her ability to overcome this.
Back to the present.
Mr. Lycon, you didn't betray me?
Miss Lilac, until our contract ends, I am your humble attendant. An attendant will never betray their master.
Damn you! You dare toy with me? Do you know who I am? I'm the great leader of Mockingbird!
I'm terribly sorry, but our Bangbu has recorded the truth of your criminal acts. If you surrender and admit your guilt now, I trust that public security will not administer too harsh of a punishment.
No, I won't go to jail. Never. I have no other choice. It's time you have a taste of Mockingbird's claws!
Talons. You're wanting to say talons.
Just don't blink.
Birds don't have claw. Well, I guess they are technically claw. It's fine. You get it.
Let's leave these ethereals to Lycon first.
As you command. O chosen one, please deliver your final judgment.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
You never fail to impress me, Esquire Lycon.
Did he fucking... Very funny.
Take them down.
As you wish, my liege. On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, that is when your karmic retribution shall strike.
Oh no. Oh no. He looked into Chunibyo.
You can't get it, Mockingbirdle.
Allow me to give you a warning. Never say that name again, or else no one will be able to save you. It is done. They should no longer be able to pose a threat.
I didn't know you were capable of a speech like that, Lycon. It's all because of Lilac, right?
Yes. After we parted ways before, I took some time learning this trendy subculture. Miss Lilac, what did you think of my performance? Was it acceptable? I
Wow, is that bad?
I am so terribly sorry. because my imitation of popular subculture was so poor. I have angered you to tears.
Lilac isn't crying because she's angry at you.
That's right. I just got ether in my eye. That's all. I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all of this. You know, when Mockingbird first reached out to me, I did notice they were really focused on me. They were super sus, but then they said I was one of the chosen. They said they needed my power. And no one has ever said anything like that to me before. And then it was like I just stopped thinking. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, really. We don't think it's your fault.
Miss Lilac, I don't think you need to be so harsh on yourself. Each and every person will have experiences like this of some sort. I once walked the wrong path as well, but it's all right. If one can turn back in time, they will manage to find their true path in life.
Thank you. Now that I think about it, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I was going around proudly calling myself the companion of justice. In reality, I just got tricked by a bunch of bad guys.
Well, I think what we're doing now is in the name of justice, don't you? It is only thanks to you that we were able to gain video evidence of their crimes and take them down.
Mr. Lycon.
I'm really sorry to ruin the mood here, but how are we going to move the people we knocked out of the hollow? Should I call PubSec?
That is indeed an issue. If needed, I can...
Hey, what are you doing here? Were you the ones who called?
Public security? Why are they here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Before I entered the hollow, I set an automatic SOS. If I were gone too long, my phone would automatically call PubSec.
Huh. I didn't expect Lilac to be so prepared.
What's up with these tied-up people?
They're the legendary Phantom Thieves. Mockingbird.
Lycon explains what happens to the elites of public security, carefully omitting the part about role-playing as a master and servant.
I believe that sums it up. We took video evidence of the criminal activities that were being committed. We will submit it all to public security shortly.
I see. Well then, I'll take these suspects back with me.
Excuse me? I'm really sorry for causing all this trouble. It's because of me that all this happened in the first place.
Why are you apologizing? We should be thanking you. You helped public security take down an entire criminal syndicate. Good job, young lady.
Huh?
That's right, Miss Lilac. I think you do deserve the title Companion of Justice.
Thank you all so much.
Cute. Why, so much has happened today. I always feel like Lycon had a dark past. Actually, that's what I was thinking too. I've got a vague feeling about what it is. Me too. And we're probably thinking the same thing. But let's not think about things too much now. It's time to take a rest. Time to sleep. The number of sheep I count today, night break last night's record. Funk shoe. Master Proxy, Miss Lilac has said she wished to express her thanks to you both in person. I wonder if you are available today. She's welcome anytime. Marvelous, we will be there soon.
desserts. Please, have some. I hope you like them. My friend recommended this flavor to me, and I bought Mom and Dad some too. It should taste real good.
You enjoy desserts with Lilac.
Well, actually, after what happened, word had been going around that one of the students helped PubSec take down a huge crime syndicate. Everyone's real curious who it is, and saying how amazing that student is. I know it's only thanks to you. Okay, so recently, I had an idea, and the true heroes are always behind the scenes. I've decided to draw my own comic series based on the topic. The protag, intent on becoming a hero, and after experiencing all kinds of encounters, eventually realizes that true justice exists in everything he's done. A story like that, yeah.
Wow, that's an epic story. And you know how to draw too? Impressive.
I've read a lot of comics, and though I might not be all that great at drawing now, I want to try.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
I think so too. Thank you so much. This all really means a lot to me. Mr. Lycon, Mom and Dad said that your contract with our family ended. They said you didn't renew it because your schedule is already so stacked. Though it's sad to see you go. I guess it can't be helped. But there's something I want to say to you. You're the best attendant I've ever had.
I am honored to receive such praise from you.
Guess I'll be off then. Let's have dessert together again, when we get the chance.
Lilac bows to you and leaves.
You seem surprised.
Lilac seems to be doing well. I didn't think she would recover so quickly.
I believe the reason Miss Lilac was susceptible to manipulation was because no one had ever expressed belief in her in such a way before. Her parents didn't spend much time with her due to work, and others her age didn't understand her hobbies. Thankfully, she has now found a passion to pursue, become closer with her parents, and made new friends. I am truly happy for her. By the way, here is your compensation. It is as we agreed, double your usual fee. I am, as ever, grateful for your help. Without you, this wouldn't have gone as smoothly as it did.
Don't mention it. Come find us if you need anything like this again.
Of course. You are the best proxy I know. Truly. By the way, public security has confirmed that the people we took care of were merely copycats of Mockingbird. They used the name Mockingbird for their scams and deception.
Mm-hmm.
You've known they were fakes for a while, haven't you?
I see nothing gets past you. You could say that I am quite familiar with the real Mockingbird. Thus why, when I heard the name, I already knew something was amiss.
How do you know Mockingbird? And just how familiar are you with them? I bet that's a story.
I was once deeply involved.
Wait, so you mean to say...
Yes, it is exactly what you think. Now you know me in my entirety. I sincerely hope that this doesn't frighten you. If I may, allow me to share another secret. In reality, I have had contact with this edgy concept before. Or this popular subculture, I suppose. I have even memorized and recited such sentences. Of course, under the influence of a certain old acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Care to perform one or two?
Well, if that is your wish, allow me to say now that if you wish to laugh, please do. There's no need to hold it back on my account. It would not be good for your health. Well then, let me begin. I offer this supreme honor to you. In this land of sin and virtue, solemnly do I swear. Humility, courage, integrity, compassion, fairness, self-sacrifice, devotion, honor. I shall never compromise in my fight against evil. I shall never back down in my goal to uplift the downtrodden. I shall never betray my loyalty to my companions.
It's loyalty to justice.
Oh my god. It is literally a vampire.
Oh, Lycon.
Oh my
I can't believe
god.
You're having trouble memorizing such simple lines. Could Could it be that there's something wrong with you here?
Shut it! Speaking of, why am I the only one who has to recite these cheesy as all hell lines?
Because my performance is impeccable, and so I need no extra training. You, on the other hand, have slipped up thrice already.
So what? We still got the job done.
Using violence every time is so very boring. In any case, I want far more than just this. Imagine it, Lycon. One day, we will be like those who stand at the top, under the spotlight of praise and defamation, admiration and loathing, faith or betrayal. So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
Save your daydreams for after we get this job done.
It looks like I'm a step too late. It matters not. It's about time for a reunion, dear traitor.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I hope that comes into play later. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Wise, I think I've taken in too much information today. Lycon feels even more mysterious to me now. Yeah, I think so too. But since he was willing to share all this with us, it proves Lycon trusts us. Everything that happened must have been very draining, right? You should get some rest. And so we put another agent story down. I think that's only 3 more that we have to do. I think it's just those 2, because everything else we've done, I think. Yeah. Only 3 more to go. We've got the, Rena one, Jingyi, and Bernice. And then we'll finally have all these done. That'll be nice. Then I can keep up with them, actually. But for now, I think it's probably where we'll wrap up today's session. So, thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next stream.